Hello everybody, welcome back to another video, and today I'm going over the common confusions about getting a LUX bike, and I'll be speaking and explaining about all of them and going over all of them today. Right, so I want to talk about this because a lot of people get confused and don't understand how it works. You see this number at the bottom of your screen in the center right now, the one that says 26,143,889 total rep. That is my total rep that I've gained throughout playing the whole of Descenders. My whole time playing Descenders, that is my rep count. So this means absolutely nothing. This just means your total rep gathered. This doesn't mean that you will have X amount of items and X amount of LUX items. It doesn't work like that, okay? So it's not this number you want to see saying 250,000 for a chance. Let me get that clear. A chance to have a LUX item. It's not that number. You want to go here, go to here, go to Career Plus if you have it unlocked. If not, just do a regular one. And when you go to the desert, the number that comes up at the bottom that you see that adds numbers to it every time you do a trick, that's the number you want to reach 250,000. This 0 right here. So if I'm going to ride along and I'm going to go over to this bit and I'm going to do jump and a flip, that's that 106 rep that will be added to the total rep that you've earned this session at the bottom. That 106, you want to get that to 250,000 and stop. Don't go past it because it's just wasting your time. Get to 250,000 rep and stop, and that will give you a 100% chance and extraordinary item, which means you will have a chance to win a LUX bike. A LUX bike or any LUX item is under the extraordinary category, apart from the LUX reflectors, which are a rare item. Those are the trails that go on the back of your bike. So that 250,000 will give you a 100% chance of getting the extraordinary. And the extraordinary is the purple coloured items in the shed. So these also could count for any of these bikes here. So you could get a sticker bomb bike, you could get a stealth bike, you could get the invisible bike, you could also get a BS inspired. It could be one of these bikes as well. It doesn't mean that you're going to get a LUX bike straight away. It could even mean you get a LUX helmet. You get this Rasta helmet is also an extraordinary, so it could be that as well. It's not just the LUX items. I know a lot of people just skip over what I'm trying to tell this information and don't take in what I'm saying, but please do. These are the items that you'll be unlocking if you get an extraordinary. This high roller helmet is an extraordinary. Anything with a purple background is the extraordinary item. That's what 250,000 rep will equate to. A lot of the PUI items that are in the extraordinary category count as these LUX goggles. Goggles are just a tiny item, same with any of the other extraordinary ones. They're just small items. And see, LUX jerseys as well, they're also extraordinary. It also could mean you can get a training set or an OK hand, or you could get some hats, or you could get a whoopee cushion, etc. It is stuff like that. That is what extraordinary items count as. When I'm saying to people to get 50,000 rep, I'm literally just advising them to go for a lower rep count until you're comfortable with getting it, because that's when you can get these sort of items. A lot of people ask me how to get the untextured bike. That is, get 50,000 rep in one run, as I spoke about earlier. That's one run you need to get it in, and you have a chance. It's always a chance. It's never, it will be this item. It's a chance for it to be one of these items. It could be any of them. You could like absolutely hate this one, even though it looks really cool because it's nice and dirty and it looks pretty realistic, like someone's ridden the bike. You could hate this bike and it's not the one you're going for, but you're going for, say, this bike, because I used to use it a lot because it looked cool. And it doesn't mean that you will get this item. It is a chance of getting it. Just take that in. It is a chance that you could get an item like this. It's not 100% certain, it is a chance. I will now go over the odds of what the chances are of getting a LUX bike. So the odds of getting a LUX bike out of the extraordinary category is 4 in 61. That is a 6.557 and a bunch of numbers after that percent chance of getting a LUX bike. Now say you're going for the purple LUX bike or the LUX bike district or whatever certain colour you want. That then lowers the chance down to 0.013. Hear that number, how small it is of a chance of you getting it? And now amplify that by the fact that you've just started Descenders and you're going for a LUX bike and you're not very good or efficient at farming rep and you haven't watched my tutorial. It's going to take you an extreme amount of time for you to get 250,000 rep in one run, for you to have the chance at getting a Lux bike. A Lux bike is meant to be a rare item. It is meant to be hard to get, so don't come to complaining to me when you're saying you can't do this. It's meant to be hard to get. It's how it's designed. There's no easy way around it, apart from being lucky in a giveaway, and even then, it is a rare chance of you getting it. You see, odds are always a factor, and if you get it from a glitch, which you can't anymore, then that just throws that all out of the question, but who cares? It is a chance at getting an item. It is a rare item to get. Same thing as with your rep, you can't do anything with it. It is just a number that goes up every time you play and you gain rep. That number will never change if you never went into a career session ever again. So that number will always stick the same if you never go in a career session. So for all those people that don't play career if you want items. There is no simple code for it or anything like that. It's just not how the game works. Same with that you can't spend rep. For some reason, people think that you can spend rep. They think it's some sort of currency. It's not. I promise you that. It's just not how that works. Right, now for farming and getting good at the game, I have made several videos which I'm about to throw up on screen. Now, see all these thumbnails and titles, go to these videos. They will all be linked in the description below, and I have gone over several different times of how to efficiently and the best way to farm rep. And a lot of people ask me for a new one. There's no point. I've made it a definitive guide, the one that I don't really need to change because we put hours of research into this, me and my admins who helped me out figure out the best way to farm rep, and we've figured out how to do it, and that is how to do it. So watch that video. It's pretty okayly edited and it goes over every point that you need. Learn to play in last stand is one fact I'll give you now. You only have one life. Don't crash. That's the best thing. Gives you more rep. That's the faster way of doing it. Thank you all very much for watching. I hope this clears up some of the confusion. I really needed to make this because I know a lot of people out there, and there's going to be some new PS4 players coming soon, and they're going to be confused and they want the Lux bike, and I wanted to put this video out to clear up the misconceptions about how Lux bikes and getting Lux bikes works in Descenders. Just know it's a very small percent chance, so don't expect the world of it. You just got to keep doing it. If you get every item, then you got every Lux bike. That's what I had to do to get mine. It took me ages to get a Lux bike, so don't think you're terrible because you don't have one instantly.